You're watching college football now. I'm Harrison Graham. Let's get into the latest AP Top 25 poll. No change at the top couple of spots. Clemson stays at number 1. They blow out Virginia. Bama rolls over Texas A&M. They come in at number 2. Big win for Georgia. They move up to number 3. They jump Florida, who falls to number 4. Both remain undefeated. And then Notre Dame coming in at number 5. We'll get to the rest of the top 25 in just a second, but answer this question. Is your favorite team ranked this week? If so, type me in the comment section. We'll get to 6 through 25 in a sec, so you can answer then if you're not sure, and this is the first place you're seeing the rankings, but type me if your team is ranked this week. And if you want more college football videos, hit that subscribe button. The bosses were telling me we might just shut it down this year with it being a weird season in college football. I want to keep plugging out some videos. I want to do some college football playoff poll rankings later on this season, but you got to subscribe. Hit that big red button for more college football ranking shows and videos throughout the season. Let's get to 6 through 10. Ohio State stays at number 6. Obviously, the Big Ten doesn't get going until later in October. Miami is the U back, number 7. North Carolina at number 8. Penn State, another Big Ten team, hasn't played yet. They're at number 9. Oklahoma State, big movers this week. They come in at number 10. 11 through 15, Cincinnati and Oregon are 11 and 12. Auburn, they stumbled to number 13 after that big loss to Georgia. Tennessee and BYU at 14 and 15. The Cougars looking pretty good, looking like a strong group of 5 team this year. 16 through 20, got a couple of Big Ten schools in here. Wisconsin at number 16. By the way, reports out of Wisconsin, Jack Cohen got hurt this week at practice, their quarterback. That's something to monitor. LSU at number 17. SMU at 18. Virginia Tech comes in at number 19. And then the Michigan Wolverines round out your top 20. A couple of Texas schools plummeting. Texas A&M gets rolled by Bama. They fall to 21. TCU upsets Texas and Austin. The Horns come in at number 22. The Raging Cajuns sneak in there. They're at number 23. And then 24 and 25 are Iowa State and Minnesota, respectively. Got some receiving votes. Kansas State first team out. They would be the number 26 team. USC, Mississippi State. The Mike Leach story is already old. UCF and TCU. More receiving votes. We'll kind of sprint through these here. Marshall, Tulsa, Utah, Iowa, and then Coastal Carolina. How about the Chanticleers there? Oklahoma, unranked for the first time since 2014. NC State, Ole Miss, the lane train is off the tracks. Then UAB and Army as well. A few more teams here receiving votes this week. West Virginia, Memphis, Arkansas, Pittsburgh, and Virginia Tech. And then 4 more here. Arizona State, Washington, Air Force, and the Indiana Hoosiers. 3 of those 4 teams have not played. Actually, all those teams have not played yet this season. But let's take a kind of a slower down approach, just closer look at the top 25 here. Top 2 stays the same. Clemson, Alabama. I think you could argue either way. Both have looked very impressive so far. Georgia probably has the best win so far with their blowout win over Auburn, 27-6 last night. The Bulldogs struggled last week against Arkansas, but maybe Arkansas is better than people think. They just beat Mississippi State. Stetson Bennett, the walk-on, got the start for Georgia over JT Daniels, who was medically cleared to play. Played pretty well, 240 yards and a touchdown against a good Auburn defense. Bo Nix really struggled. Georgia has a really, really good defense. That's going to be a team to beat in the SEC, as is Florida. I can't wait for Georgia-Florida this year. Kyle Trask and that offense is rolling, and then Notre Dame rounding out your top 5. I want to make note, Ohio State number 6, and I think you could argue they are the best team. So I will ask you guys, who is the best team in college football? Type CLEM if you think it's Clemson, UGA if you think it's Georgia, Bama if you think it's the Alabama Crimson Tide, and then OSU if it's Ohio State. We'll make this the pinned comment on today's video. You can also type another team. Let us know in the comments. All right, 6 through 10, I mentioned Ohio State at number 6. Can't wait to see them play. Miami, maybe they're back. Maybe they're back. They're at number 7. North Carolina at number 8. They did not look great against Boston College, but they are undefeated, have a good quarterback in Sam Howell. Penn State also hasn't played. They're number 9. Oklahoma State, maybe they're the best team in the Big 12. They have not they have not lost a game yet this year. The only Big 12 team that can say that. Bad signs for the Big 12 early on this season. Stay safe with these college football face masks, and most of these are on sale, so take advantage at chatsports.com/CFB masks. That link is in the comments. It's in the description. You guys are seeing what's happening in the NFL. A couple of teams aren't playing this weekend because of COVID outbreaks. Help do your part by wearing one of these and rep your favorite team while doing so. We got solo packs up to 3 packs. Chatsports.com/CFB masks. That link will redirect you to our partner Fanatics. You can pick your favorite ones up today. I mentioned Oklahoma State at number 10, the only unbeaten team in the Big 12 left this season. Are they the best team in the Big 12 this year? Type Y for yes, type N for no. I think the answer is yes, but I kind of think the Big 12 is just going to beat up on each other this year and probably not have a playoff team. So let me know what you guys think. Y for yes, N for no. Are the Pokes the best team in the Big 12? Take a closer look at 11 through 15. Cincinnati, 5 interceptions of South Florida yesterday. That defense is solid. They might be the best G5 squad this year. Oregon, haven't seen them play yet. We'll see what they look, how they replace Justin Herbert this year. Auburn, really good defense. Bo Nix has not progressed as a passer. That's something to watch the rest of the season. Tennessee, are they a top 15 team? Maybe, but I need to see more. And then BYU, that offense looking pretty darn good. They are undefeated. Them and Cincinnati look like the best 2 G5 squads so far. 16 through 20, I mentioned Jack Cohen, Wisconsin's quarterback, got hurt at practice earlier this week. That'll be something to monitor once the Big Ten starts playing. LSU at number 17 bounced back after their Week 1 loss to Mississippi State. SMU won this week. They remain undefeated. They're at number 18. Virginia Tech at number 19, and then Michigan. I don't know what to expect of the Wolverines this year. Is Joe Milton the answer at quarterback? Who knows? Can't wait to see them play later on this month. The Big Ten kicks things off the weekend of October 24th. 21 through 25, Texas A&M and Texas. We do this every year, right? Let's put them both in the top 15. They're not that good year in and year out. TCU has beaten Texas. And look, I'm a TCU alum. Full disclosure here. We shouldn't be beating Texas 7 out of 9 years. I'm sorry. That's just the fact. And the fact that TCU owns Texas is a disgrace to the Longhorns. Like, what's going on, Tom Herman? You got to figure it out. Sam Ehlinger, under 50% yesterday. Sure, had 4 touchdowns, but that is not what you're looking for from your senior quarterback. Bad loss for the Horns on Saturday against TCU. And we got to ask, when will Texas be back? Maybe they are back, and this is just who they are. I mean, at some point, we have to acknowledge that Texas is a slightly above average program. That's what they've been for over a decade, and you got to accept reality eventually. But let us know if you ever think they'll get back to elite status, when that might be. That could also apply to Texas A&M. Maybe they were never elite. UL Lafayette, number 23, that win over Iowa State looking better and better as the Cyclones re-enter the polls after beating Oklahoma last night. They come in at number 24. And then Minnesota, lots of expectations. Tanner Morgan, Rashad Bateman has opted back in. That should be a dynamic duo. Fun team to watch in the Big Ten. That rounds out your AP Top 25. If you want us to keep doing this video and more college football videos, make sure you subscribe.